is the XFL.
Can we talk about the fact that they had like over 400 yards out of offense and then only have 3 points?
Gotta score.
They just need to spend the next week just in the red zone.
Yeah.
In practice. Like, literally don't go anywhere else. Just sit in the red zone for the entire week.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely need to work on it some more. A lot of it was just like galaxy brain, like, oh, fuck, plays that would happen. And I mean,
Kirk Cousins plays.
Those are kind of unavoidable because, I mean, they just happen.
I don't think they're unavoidable.
Well, I mean, unavoidable.
I think you have Quinton Flowers in there, and they're pretty avoidable.
I don't know, because I like Quinton Flowers a lot because he is my son. But I don't know if he wouldn't have made the same mistakes or worse mistakes. But
I feel like he would have done better. I mean, we only got to see him throw the ball twice. One of them was a failed screen pass, so I don't even count it. Like, literally, it got blitzed, and the guy was there in like a second, and he couldn't even get the ball off before his running back even broke out for the screen, so there was nothing he could do. He just threw it at the ground. Mm-hmm. And then his next pass he gets, it's like a 37-yard bomb. And it was perfect. And it literally was like a needle, and everyone was like, what the fuck?
I mean, we'll just have to see. Because I think bad teams give up on who they have seated as their starter too fast. Because I don't think you go.
I don't see a defense for Aaron Murray. I just don't.
He's your starting quarterback. I think you stick with him for at least next game.
I mean, even the completions he got weren't impressive in any way. I mean, 231 yards. I still don't. It's like
it's week one.
He was getting bailed out. It seemed like every pass was in the wrong spot. He just got lucky. all of them in a short offense. This is an offense that doesn't go deep very often. Mm-hmm. All right, every single ball was behind the receiver. They would catch it sometimes, but lots of times they didn't. I think one thing I put on Twitter that kind of got some buzz was I said the starting quarterback for the Tampa Bay Vipers is sitting on the Guardians bench.
I mean, it depends.
His name is Luis Perez.
It depends on what Trestman likes, because if he likes the type of quarterback that Aaron Murray is, then he will not like Luis Perez.
Well, but would you rather have Aaron Murray, the type of quarterback you want that can't complete, just going to throw interceptions and no touchdowns, or a guy who's going to make plays?
It's week one. I mean, I don't think Aaron Murray's very good. The whole season I was saying I don't think Aaron Murray's going to be very good, but...
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you just add up, I mean, I'm looking at week one, but it's like
I think
I also got to look at the past.
You have to stick with him for now. Maybe put him on a short leash next week and figure it out. But I just
the most leash I'm giving him is one series.
That's a pretty short leash.
So
well, then what
if
happens?
He doesn't get it done in one
then
series.
What happens? But you're so confident that Quinton Flowers is just going to be the answer. What if he's not? Then you're fucked.
Then you go and draft and then trade for another quarterback.
But see, you can't just do that.
But Quinton Flowers showed us that he worked
for 2 plays,
2 passing plays.
Okay, for 1 completion. That's not like you can't do that.
The option offense was better than all 34 attempts of Aaron Murray.
Sure, but if Trestman isn't comfortable running the option offense, then that's just not going to happen. That's all I'm saying.
I just think. You can't get into the red zone as many times as they did and not get a single touchdown. Or they really only got 1 field goal out of the whole game. And I think they were in the red zone like 6 times.
I think you I think you stick with Murray for at least next week, see what's going on. If he looks abysmal, then yeah, sure, pull him. But and if Quinton Flowers struggles, then you are fucked. Because either you're fucked or you have to trade for another quarterback in the middle of the season and give up assets to give him. Is all I'm saying. So you have to space it out.
Better option.
I mean,
you got to remember the season's only 10 weeks long.
But you also have to remember
you
that
lose 2 games, you're already at a big disadvantage here.
I don't think the Vipers have talent to really win because I think they suck. So.
But I think a lot of it's on it. They have receivers that did do well today. Yeah. They got 400 yards of offense. They were in the red zone many a time.
Yeah.
They just made mistakes in the end zone.
All I'm saying, I think you stick with it for a little bit longer because it is week one. If Aaron Murray looks bad next week, by all means, yeah, you have to. But I think changing now would be a mistake.
I just feel like they have to roll. Maybe they roll him out for a series, and if he doesn't throw an interception on that first series, Really, if he doesn't score, if they get to the red zone again in that first series of next week with Aaron Murray and they don't at least get a touchdown out of it, if they only get a field goal, I'm still feeling bad. You
have to think about what if Flowers doesn't work out, because then if he doesn't, then the amount.
But then you know both your quarterbacks can't.
Yeah, but then and then you're fucked.
But either way, they're fucked. That's what I'm feeling like. You just stick with Aaron Murray, who sucks, or you put in Quinton Flowers, who also sucks. Now both your quarterbacks suck, so you got to go get one before the season's over.
But you don't want to be.
I just think that's important.
Yeah, but you don't want
to. But you're still fucked either way.
Not really. I mean,
know what I'm saying?
Half of it is perception if you're fucked or not. So if you're like, well, maybe not, then it's just different. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I have a hard time justifying Aaron Murray being in there.
It's also different that it's so okay. And I know this didn't happen, but if this was week 3 and Aaron Murray was fine week 1, week 2, it'd be like, oh, this was just a bad week. But since this is week 1, it's like, oh, he fucking sucks. Get him out of here. And maybe that is what it is. And if it is, great. I don't think Aaron Murray's very good. But I'd say give him another week. See what's going on. Because if you cut it and run at this point...
Why not even give Quinton Flowers a look?
You probably give him they gave him a look. He looked fine.
They gave him a look on the option plays. They let him throw one ball, and it was a great play.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's a look to you?
A look is like give him a whole series of playing quarterback.
In a game?
Let him pass
in a game. Why would you do that? And so at what point of the game do you do that?
I would say you do it early. Just figure it out. If it doesn't work, then you go back to Aaron Murray. But
no,
figure it out.
You can't do that. Why would you do that?